Good morning, Marijuana Nation. Producer Shay Gunther here with the unfortunate news that we don't have a regular episode of The Daily today. Now, over the last year or so, whenever I've been unable to crank out a show, it's usually because I've been freaking out about the world on fire outside. But today, the fires were a little more internal. I woke up on Sunday morning and turned on the hot water to wash out my coffee mug, and my boiler in the basement kind of blew up. Literally. I ran downstairs to find the boiler spewing hot water pretty much everywhere. I was able to turn it off, but then the smoke detector, the smoke alarms went off, which woke up my 4-year-old upstairs, two flights up. So I ran up there and dealt with that. I turned off the smoke alarms and let my daughter know why she was woken up by a storm of beeps. And then I went downstairs just to make sure that the boiler was okay, and it was on fire. I hadn't actually flipped the emergency off switch off. I just turned off the water. So when I went downstairs, the boiler was it was on fire, like just a teeny tiny bit. I was able to literally blow out the flames, but it was the boiler was running, and it was definitely on the path towards much, much bigger flames. And my house is very wooden. So, luckily I went down there and I was able to flip the emergency switch off and shut the whole thing down and not burn down my house. So that was good. That was the good outcome. But the bad outcome is that I haven't had heat or hot water for the past few days. So long story short, I don't know if that was short, but my house is being completely kind of ripped up today just by Fix-It guys putting a new heating system, updating from radiators to baseboard heating. So lots of major work in my house. It pretty much means I have to move all the things in all the rooms, and there's going to be lots of noise. So there's no chance of me being able to get a show up today. I will be back up with a full show on Friday, and then thankfully we'll be launching back into a full 4-day per week publishing schedule next week. I do want to take a minute here and perform a little public service announcement and encourage you to buy some fire extinguishers for your house. Here's the thing about fire. It moves really fast, and you really don't have time to think about anything when you're looking at a possible situation where your house could burn down. You don't really have time to think. So if your fire extinguisher is hidden away, tucked away under the sink, you're not really going to be able to use it in a real fire situation. It needs to be right at hand. Fire extinguishers need to be plentiful throughout your house. Like, walk through your house, and everywhere you walk, think, okay, if there was a fire here and I had no time to react, where would a good place to be for a fire extinguisher? Where could I grab it within 1 or 2 seconds? And then order fire extinguishers and put them there. Put them up. And then buy an extra one for your car, because you should have one in there too. Fire moves way too fast, and it will eat up everything that you own, and it could kill you. So you should make sure that you have the tools in your home to stop it. I'm in a 3-bedroom house, 2 stories with a basement, and I think I have 6 fire extinguishers in the house. I got on the fire extinguisher train a couple years ago, just realizing that it was good to have. You should take the time today and look at your fire extinguisher situation. It's a hard word to say. Also, while you're doing your safety ranger inspection, make sure that you're well covered by smoke detectors, because you just don't want to mess with fire. So that's my safety lecture for today. I hope you are safe and well and warm and happy, and I will be back with news on Friday. So be well, Marijuana Nation.